Hey there, Lanners, Gomez here, and today we're back with Hearthstone, where we're going to be taking a little walk on the wild side, as I'm going to be trying out one of my wild decks. It's a priest deck, which I don't really play priest too often, just because, I don't know, I don't really get a feel for priest, but I've been having a bit of fun with this deck. Basically, it's got a few things to keep me healed and everything like that. It's mostly dragons is the idea, because it's for that dragon synchronization, because a lot of dragons got rotated out, that's why it's a wild deck. Type thing, but one of everything, because like we're basically just going for that no duplicates to get Kazakas to get a spell out. Bran is only really in there just so that there's the potential of getting 2 spells, plus it can do well with some of the dragon synchronizations, like adding more damage and more health and things. I don't know, it's going to be quite useful. This is only really in the deck just because I find it interesting, because it can give you, it shows you obviously 3 cards, one of which is in your opponent's first hand, and it can just be very useful because it can, if you know the game well and you can tell what kind of deck you're against, you mostly about 8 out of 10 times are going to get the card correct, so you end up with an extra card. But also, even if you don't, it shows you what the card was, so you know what's in their hand, you know what they've got, so it just gives you information. Obviously Reno Jackson got cycled out, but luckily enough he's in this deck, because obviously to go with the Kazakas, I would like put something else in this deck, like I'd maybe put a Medivh, just so that like the spells with the Kazakas and the Free from Amber like create minions. But I don't know, I like what I've got in here more type thing. I mean also you could also put this guy, yeah, Raz the Unchained, if you got no duplicates and that. Unfortunately, I said I don't play priest too often, and I can't bother to craft him just for a wild deck, so I'll leave it, because wild deck's only really useful because of Reno with the no duplicates. I don't really find Kazakas on his own that good. So we're going to go into wild with this priest deck. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, right. So it's either going to be Pirate Warrior or Taunt Warrior. One of the two. It's wild. Because it's wild, I seem to lean more towards Pirate Warrior. I mean, I need to get rid of these two. I kind of want to keep this just to keep that activated, so because if it is Pirate Warrior, 3 health is massively better than 1 health, just so it can take out maybe a few minions at the start. So that's the whole reason I'm keeping him, is so that I've got a dragon to activate. Didn't really want him this early. It's Pirate Warrior, because no way does Taunt Warrior put this guy in. Pirate Warrior definitely puts him in because he's trying to find something more aggressive. Although it does mean now that he can't armor up, so he can no longer like heal himself. So there is that. I'm just gonna throw that out. I mean, part of me thinks I could just coin and put. Fuck it, I'm just gonna coin and put this out as well. Any damage that gets done, I can heal and get more card draw. So I'm fine with that, because those two together can take him out. Pirate Warrior, it's all about just exhausting their suppliers, because they're all about just putting as many minions on the board as quickly as they can. Example. So if you can stop their supply, you're fine. Alright. He doesn't count as a pirate, so I want to really be removing it. And I've got Reno, which is the most devastating thing for a pirate, because he's going to get my health down low, then I can just heal myself back up. Right, we want to get rid of this pirate more than anything. Then heal myself back up, so this is gonna get card draw. That's actually a nice draw. I mean, it does make this vulnerable now, so that means I'm not gonna get any more card draw. I mean, if he was smart, he would aim for that. Yes. I was gonna say, if he had left that on the board, I would have said, well, I mean, he's done anyway because I got Reno, but even more so. I have forced him to use two minions, including this one, who needed a weapon to activate, like, including this one. I've forced him to use those early because he knows he's in for a show. Because, I mean, the choices are buff this minion, get another card, or just throw this minion out straight away. I mean, I do want more minions on board, just so that I can counteract anything he's got, but this could potentially give me something nice as well. And it keeps this guy... gonna go with the gamble. I'm gambling, man. That's a nice card to play next turn anyway. Let's just going to take care of that. Heal it back up. Make sure he's going to be fine. So I left in the way that he was, both of those could have just gone into him and killed him. I mean, to be fair, he could have a weapon in his hand that he could just kill this minion anyway, but... Because, I mean, like a Fiery War Axe, and yeah, if he's got a Fiery War Axe now, that would kill me. I mean, if he hasn't got a Fiery... Okay, either way. A Charge Warrior does the... Charge Minion does the same, so... He had to kill that minion because... I mean, the funny thing is, he could have just done that to my face, and that... would have taken... Actually, no, because it did have 5 health, didn't it? Yeah, no, he needed to take that out. Okay, I mean, we could just play this so we've got a big minion on board. I think I'm just going to do that. 7 health. He would have to put both of those minions into it to kill it. Because the thing with Pirate Warrior is it should actually all be about going to face. He should not be targeting my minions with his minions, because the whole thing is all minions go face, and he just hit with his weapons are what take care of my minions. That's what it should be. So that weapon's now going to go into that. I mean, the funny thing is, I know that I can just heal myself up instantly, which he doesn't know that. I mean, it's only one more turn to activation. I mean, I could just throw this guy down into it to take care of that, so that's fine.
I wield the power.
Yeah, I just didn't want him buffing things because there's things that he's got that have got charge if he's got a weapon out and things like that would have been buffed by that minion. So I wanted to take care of that minion. I think it's actually quite a good thing that he managed to get this out of it, because there's so many like other things that would have been like worse. Like if he'd got the druid one, he's always buffing himself to be able to attack me. If he'd got the hunter one, he's always doing 2 damage to me. So it's quite nice that he's got this, because this isn't too bad. Alright. I mean, the spell damage is quite annoying because I know that he's most likely got spell that can do damage to me. See, what I want to do is I don't want to use Reno yet, because I want to wait at least 2 more moves, because then I can use the Brewmaster to get him back in hand, so I know that there's no chance of any problems. I might just use this, see what I can discover. So, I mean, destroy all minions with 2 or less attack, which really would be useless to me. The only problem with this is it discards 2 cards, which could potentially discard Reno or the Brewmaster, so I'm not happy with that. So I'm forced to take that card. I wouldn't want this card, but I'm forced to take it. Okay. I mean, he's got 6 damage. He could have another charge minion. He could have Leroy Jenkins or something like that. I basically don't think he can take 18 damage from me at this moment in time. That's the main thing. I mean, he's got 7 at this moment. Mortal Strike, that's what when it's got this, when it's got the spell damage, Mortal Strike would have done a lot more damage to me, so I'm quite glad he only used it on a minion. Right, so he's got 9, 10, he's got 10 damage, and they do have spells that could potentially do more. I mean, even if he does get Arcanite Reaper, that's 5 damage, so he would have 14, which is what I'm at. The card that I don't really want him to draw would be a Leroy. Leroy's 6, so that'd be 9, 10, that'd be 16. But if I heal one of his minions with this, that gets me past that point. So technically, I can put a minion like this out, heal one of his, and I should be fine. I'm going to put him out just so that I can heal myself and then get another heal out of that. So that's 21. So I should be massively out of range of any attack that he can throw at me now. And then we're just throw down Reno Jackson, Brewmaster him back, because he's lost his resources now. Basically, he's only down to 1 card in hand. I did not account for that one, but that is still only 12, 13. That's still only 13 damage, so that's not actually as bad. I mean, Leroy would have been the worst in terms of what he could have had, I think. But yes, because I mean, another Mortal Strike would have only been 5 damage, so that's still. So it means he's got me down to 8. So we're just going to Reno back to full health and then Brewmaster it. Yeah. What I really do want to get out of these last 16 cards, what I really want to get is my Dragon Potion, because then I can just wipe his board. But we're Reno. Bring Reno back into hand. So we've got full heals again. Just smash this into this. What do we get? That's not the best result. If I'm gonna be honest, that's not the best result of all things in that deck that we could have got. We could have got a nice charge minion, a better pirate. Didn't work out as nice as I wanted to with that card. I mean, this is the Brewmaster's plan to go into this. Whether or not I will make that attack or not, because whether or not he might see that as a potential and take care of this minion first, I don't know. Yeah. What you would. I really need Dragon Potion. If Dragon Potion comes like 6, it's out of 16 cards, 1 out of 16. Dragon Fire Potion. I mean, a taunt still useful, especially if we buff it. I mean, throw that out. Put a buff on it. I think our best option is even still to put this guy out, heal ourselves. The only minion I can take out is this, because this, no matter what, is going to heal anything else. There's no point me hitting. I mean, I could hit face as well, but I don't think there's much point in that. If I limit down how many minions he's got, it's nicer. I mean, that's a smart move because he knows I have to go through the taunt first of all. I want to kill this because this is the annoyance that I need to deal with, so that it debuffs these. Okay. Yeah, again, all I need is that Dragonfire Potion, deals with all of them. Not going to get it, am I? I mean, because what, he's got... so, a 6, 9, 10. 10 again. So Leroy is the only thing that can kill, that would kill me, because it would get him up to 16. But if I heal myself, I'm on 17. So I'm fine again, as long as I heal myself. Go for the card draw. Find another dragon. I mean, the taunt is looking like the best option there, just so it slows him down again. I'm just gonna hit face, because as I said, with this healing totem down, any damage I do to any minions is gonna get healed for just 1 damage, so there's no point me just going for one minion. Okay. At least he didn't get the taunt that time. Because I mean, we could just Reno back again. I mean, all I need is Dragonfire Potion, really. That's all I'm hoping for. Dragonfire Potion ruins like near enough all of his chances. Blood and plunder. Come on, it's 1 out of 13. Dragonfire Potion. That's what we need. Okay, right. Because my Dragonfire Potion, as I said, even if he gets Leroy, that's 7 damage. So that is not going to be enough to kill me just by 1. Yeah, let's just throw that down. More so, just get a taunt out so that even if he has got Leroy, he has to go for a taunt. Yeah, I mean, that is done now. There's no way he can win because I'm just going to Reno. So, job done. It was like, see that even with Leroy, I know he wouldn't be able to beat me. He's going to concede now. He might go into the attack and then he's going to concede. And concede? Actually, I'm just going to say well played.
Well played.
He didn't concede. was expecting concedings. I'm not going to play... I mean, I could play Leroy. I know that he's still got his Arcanite Reapers in his deck. I mean, I'm going to steal that Arcanite Reaper anyway. I just want to see what the... Actually, no, because I mean, if I use it, then it means I can't. Because I mean... Actually, no, because even Arcanite Reaper said can only do... Wait a minute. If he get... No. This is when we have to think seriously now. Because... if he gets Mortal Strike with what he's got, Mortal Strike does 6 damage if he's below Finish Health. But if he gets the totem which increases spell damage, he could technically kill me. So there is actually a chance of him killing me. So I need to remove that thing, because now 9 damage should be out of the way of Mortal Strike with a spell damage totem. Because that could technically have happened. So we must eliminate that possibility. There we go. Because, I mean, if I had left that, it would have left chance for him to win, so that's fine. But anyway. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, with this Dragon, Reno, Kazakus, Priest deck that I have. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. I said this is in Wild play. I mean, Wild is interesting because you don't see a lot. There's a lot of cards that you don't see in Standard, because obviously they're rotated out. It can be quite an interesting battlefield, so that's why I just go in there every now and again. Mostly stay on Standard though, of course. But anyway, let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like the video if you like this video, and if you're not already subscribed, then why don't you hit that subscribe button, because there's content coming out every week. And if you like this video, you'll probably like all the other videos that we make. Well, until next time, guys. Bye. Bloody Time Warp. You need at least another 2 of them. Because then they can just continuously throw fireballs at you if they've got, I can't remember the name of the legendary now. The guy who whenever you cast a spell gets... Oh, that's the guy.